journey short, not anymore. You beautiful boy, just run, don't hit the floor, not anymore. You really boy.
How you guys doing? NoFap Day 20 of 90. Hope you guys think you're gonna see me this quick. Yeah, we're back at it again on day NoFap Day 20 of 90, and yes, the urges have gotten powerful, my friend. No, literally, like last night, I could have easily busted that nut. In the morning time, I could have easily busted that nut. I was laying there thinking about it. The same thing I said before, same process. I really want to do it, but instead of doing it, I didn't do it. No, we are definitely in those times now, because I have an urge right now. My loins are burning for the itch to get some pornography, but the difference this time is I'm not giving into it. But I was really just thinking about what I said before about how our brains can literally can suffer long-term damage from pornography. And I was thinking, if I bust this nut now, even though I know eventually I will make it. If not, it's like when Guy Fitzgerald says, or if not now, then when will you, like, if you're not gonna beat it now, if you're not gonna beat this addiction now, when are you gonna do it? When you're 40? And if not who? If not you, who? I mean, if not who else? I mean, I know I'm gonna get to it eventually, but I mean, I've been doing it for way too long to to continue the cycle now. So it's like, I was thinking about that. It kind of made the relapse. Just, I just said, fuck this. Got up. I'm good. And the one thing I noticed about testosterone and how, not giving in to urges is that you start to notice that your voice gets deeper. And one thing which is really good, you stop laughing at with NoFap. You stop laughing at small things that people say. You know how you laugh at somebody's jokes, just make them feel good. You don't want to just like, I know I used to laugh at anything people used to say because I didn't want to not laugh even though what they said wasn't funny at all. I didn't want to not laugh and put them in an awkward situation. Oh, he thinks I'm not funny. All this beat in my head so much. When you get that testosterone built inside of you, when you get all those that sexuality built inside of you, you don't even get. It's like you walk with a new confidence. You don't laugh at everything all the time. You're not so girly. You're not so just jumpy and looking scared and all that. Even though I still go through some of that now, but like as you start to build, get up in the days, and you start to when you start to feel those urges, it's like, oh, I want to bust that nut. That's the turning point. That's when you really have to. That's when you cannot relapse, because that's when things are changing. When you feel urges are not a bad thing. Urges. When you get, I'm not talking about urges, like chase effect urges. I'm talking about when you get up there, like when you get way past, fuck the first couple days of a chase effect. I'm talking after you bust that nut, after your last relapse. I'm talking about like when you get to like day 12, 13, 14, 15, other than the days after, like way past your last relapse. Like you start to feel them urges again. That's when you, and then and those are the urges when you typically relapse on. That's, again, you back at it again. That's the crossroads. You can relapse start from day 1, go to day 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all that. But until you get back to that urge, that big bad monster under the bed, and then you really say, okay, now this time you gonna move out the way, cause I ain't dealing with this. I ain't got time for this now. Then he moves out the way, and you keep going straight. That's what the turning point. But you see the monster, and you just immediately you cower in fear, and you're in a relapsing, just like that. You're back to where you was at. And that's the thing, man. That's the turning point. We have to learn how to feel these urges, and because urges aren't a bad thing. When you feel them deep urges in your loins, and you just really want to bust that nut, that's when you really have to. That's when you need to be at your best, because you relapse, you're gonna be right back in the same cycle again. And I mean, it's just crazy. And so I was laying in bed, I was saying about all that, like, fuck, man. I said, damn, I'm gonna bust a nut. And I said, no, I ain't gonna bust a nut. I got up and I was like, yeah. Like, I want that ecstatic. I was still kind of thinking about, damn, I should bust a nut. But I didn't. And so it's just like getting that mindset of just thinking positive thoughts. Just thinking that I'm done with this. Thinking about how the long-term effects, and you will get over it. And that was I could have busted a nut just due to stress, because I remember in the library, I found out I forgot to turn like 3 assignments for a class, and that shit hit me like a sonic boom. I was like, oh fuck, damn. Well, I can't get I can't get an A in the class now because no late work is accepted. But it's not because I didn't feel like doing the work. It's because I literally just kind of like didn't know that that those assignments were supposed to be due. Like I didn't know that those specific assignments were supposed to be due. But now I know that each module you have to do all this stuff. I know that because that class is only one. It's a lab. So you have it one time a week, and so missing 3 assignments can be killer. But I can still get a B or a B plus if I do really good on everything else. Now I could have seen those 3 zeros and said, oh, fuck, I'm gonna bust this nut. Which initially I thought that thought that popped in my mind. I'm gonna bust this nut. I got home. I said my roommate was laying down. It was dark in the room. Nobody. It could have definitely been some peeping at pictures or some porn moments. But then I felt the urges. I said I can't. My other roommate came in the room and said, "You guys want to go out?" And so I said, in my mind I was thinking, I could stay here, or I can go, we can go to a few clubs and dance, and it was either that or I could stay in the room. And I said, I don't give a damn. I'm getting out of this room. I'm not gonna stay here tonight because I know I'm not trying to relapse. And so kind of didn't want to. I really didn't want to. But I said, if I stay in this room, I might relapse. And so I said, no, I'm getting out. And so I got out, and then, but funny thing is, got back inside, was laying down. Guess what? I had thoughts of relapsing. So I mean, it goes to show you that you really can't escape it. But when you get a chance to get out of when you get a chance to like leave that environment where you getting ready to relapse in, it's really good when you leave and you like, okay, I'm good now. But yes, that situation could definitely been bad with getting 3 zeros. But so it's 2 mindsets you can have. You can have the mindset, oh fuck, man, I done fucked up now. Man, I'm about to bust this nut. I'm about to just get my, because you say to yourself, well, all the sexual energy inside of me, I feel I can't do it. I gotta calm myself down so I can get back. You tell yourself you have to calm yourself down in order to just to clear your mind, in order to just okay, I bust that nut, my mind clear. Now I can focus on my work. I'm gonna be a new person from now on. That's that porn. That's that porn talking. That porn part of your brain tells you that if you just bust that nut, you can calm yourself down. You're not gonna be as pissed that you missed your assignments, and then guess what? You're gonna be able to regroup yourself together, and then you're gonna be able to just get a. That's that porn brain talking. Now guess what? Guess what you could do? You could say, nah, fuck that. I'm not gonna bust that nut. I'm going to suck it up, and I'm going to say, even with all these urges, it's a sexual energy inside of me. I'm going to say, fuck the porn. I'm gonna continue going anyway and not bust it nuts. You can literally move on. You can still regroup. You can still recover from them 3 zeros without busting nuts to porn, because that's just, what's that gonna do? See, it sounds good in your mind before you bust that nut, but you say, okay, I'm gonna watch some porn, I'm gonna bust a nut, I'm gonna bust two, 3 nuts. The next day I'm gonna start back over again, be fresh, I'm gonna be empty, I'm gonna be light, I'm gonna be ready to start over, I'm gonna be feeling really good. That's what your brain tells you. But guess what? When you bust them first 5 months, it's probably gonna be more than 2 or 3 nuts, and it might be, but it's not really the point. But the thing is, if you bust them nuts, you're not gonna feel like doing anything you said you was gonna do. You're not gonna get up and say, okay, now time to study. You're not gonna do all. You're gonna be laying down. You're gonna be feeling lazy. See that your brain tells you all this, and we fall for it a lot of times. That's why we are constantly in these cycles of relapsing and not relapsing. And so we're a couple hours into day 21, and yeah, I mean, I could have 3 weeks, and so I could have easily just busted that nut after seeing those 3 zeros, or I could have said, fuck it. I can let the situation to make me so sure. Like last semester, when I did bad my final exam, I could have literally. I came home and I busted that nut. I was pissed. I said in the passing the class, but I was pissed. I barely passed the class too, like by 28 points. I was pissed because I didn't bomb it because I didn't know what I was doing. I bombed it because it was a mistake on my part, and it was just like, oh damn, man. I forgot to get a couple of sections checked off. If I got a 6, this is how you know it's bad. If I got a 60 on there, I got a 32. But yeah, man, we just have to learn how to suppress those urges and make it to us like, I know I'm stressed, and I know the situation is really stressful. But instead of running back to porn, I'm going to take time and go. I'm gonna try something different. Rather than using porn to calm myself down and console myself, I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna with all these urges, all the sexual energy. I'm gonna take all that and I'm gonna keep going forward. And when you beat that first test, it's about test, you guys. When you get tests all the time enough. It's spiritual, you guys. It's spiritual. You're gonna go through a stressful situation that's it's gonna be in a good streak. You're gonna go through a stressful situation while you're in a good streak. You're gonna start getting urges, strong urges, and you can either relapse or you can keep going forward. But when you relapse, you fail your test, you back to day one. But when you say this time it's gonna be different, and you keep going forward, you pass your first test. Now obviously it's gonna be more urges than that, but yeah, man, I'm at that stage now where urges are like here, so I can feel it. I can feel the energy right now inside my testicular area. I have to really focus on looking at the camera and the actual lens, but yeah, the urges are here, and I'm not busting that nut, you guys. So I see you guys soon. Yes, and as always, don't relapse. Oh yeah.
You're